Anxiety is a horrible thing to have to deal with, and many people deal with it every single day. Even simple tasks like just getting out of bed sometimes can just be too much because all you're thinking about is what could go wrong today. And if I don't get out of bed, I don't have to deal with it. It's unfortunately common. Now, there's been a weird debate asking whether this would be considered a disability. Now, a disability, in my opinion, and probably everyone else's as well, is something that limits and hinders the way you live your day-to-day life. Like, if you're in a wheelchair, obviously you're not going to be going up and down stairs and stuff, and if you've got anxiety, you're just probably not going to be able to do a lot. Or if you really try, because there's people that are really trying, they just don't finish the task. They sometimes have a meltdown, and it's horrible to see. And I don't think enough people really understand what people are going through that have to deal with anxiety every day. There's a lot of people on medication, and that can be quite dangerous because if they have a bad day, it could lead to, let's just say, excess medication. You don't want that. And it's not just what people would call regular citizens that have anxiety. Many celebrities deal with it as well. There's a lot of famous stories of celebrities that develop like addictions and stuff because the stress and anxiety and all that that world is just too much. Just imagine how many days people have called in sick, not because they're feeling actually sick, but just because their brain's like, you know what? No, today's going to be a disaster. Because a lot of people in general are just too scared to speak out about these things, and they really should be spoken about. It's such a huge issue in the world, and it's not exclusive to a certain type of person, whether you're an ultra bajillionaire or whether you're just a regular, Bob or Joe or whatever. Everyone deals with it, but it's how we deal with it that we need to work on. Please just look after your own mental health. If you're in an environment that is making you just not feel mentally well, just try and get away from it as fast as you can and as safely as you can. If you're not in a healthy sort of social environment as well, maybe it's worth considering just removing yourself from that equation as well, really, because there's some people, they've only got themselves in mind, and as long as they're happy, they don't give a crap about how you feel, and sometimes they will belittle you just to feel something else. And this is another thing that happens quite a lot. People who can't deal with their own mental health, so they lash out on others, and it becomes like a big wheel because you're causing other people problems, and all it really takes is just a call. Find some true friends. The more important thing is just be heard. There is help out there to deal with anything from anxiety, depression, any kind of worries, no matter how big or small. If it is affecting your day-to-day life, please just reach out and do what's right for you to get your mind and your general mental health, physical well-being, mental well-being, all that back on track, because you can do it and you will do it. Trust me with this. It's not impossible, but it can be difficult. And the hardest thing is actually just to start that journey. But once you've started that journey, everything will eventually turn out okay. And then it's just a case of, remembering that time where it's like, I was at my lowest, but I got better, and use that as motivation if things ever start to creep in again. So hopefully that helps at least someone. Like I said, help is out there if you need it. And I wish all of you a good day with positive thoughts. Ooh. And I will see you next Monday for more things that I'm talking about. And also, don't forget to keep watching the shorts as well, because they go up daily. Bye bye for now, my friends.